So earlier last week we found out that Spider-Man Homecoming has wrapped everything they needed to do production-wise in Atlanta. Now of course Atlanta has been the staging base for a lot of Marvel projects in the last couple of years. But along with this, we officially found out that Spider-Man Homecoming would be transitioning over to shoot on location in New York. And along with that, we got a few brand new photos which showcase Tom Holland on the set of the movie. Now in some of these he's eating fast food, and some of these he's dressed funny, wearing pajamas or whatever he is, but the more specific ones I want to talk about are a few pictures and a bunch of video that has surfaced online of Spider-Man coming out of the sewer, and he runs into a back alley. He's there, he changes suits, and he quickly runs, out of like the back alley, and he starts chasing something. Now, we don't really know what he's after. There is some speculation that this could be the Vulture he's fighting, that the Vulture has been doing some sort of attack, but no real confirmation because the Vulture has not been seen on the set of the movie. There is a few more shots of him just kind of swinging around New York. It's all like very badly dim lit and all that, so you can't really understand what's happening. There are a few shots and a few clips of Tom Holland just kind of running around the streets in normal clothing and everything like that, so we can't really make out much of what's happening. Now, obviously, there is a few things to be taken from this. Obviously, shooting in New York means that, they're probably in the final stretch, because usually when all these movies shoot, New York is the final location you do. It is also the most expensive, and this is the one that's going to, really kind of bring everything together for you. Specifically for Spider-Man movies, if they shoot outside of New York, they like to get everything done first, everything else wraps up, and then they'll transition to New York, usually for close to 2 weeks. Now, the obvious thing I've seen people say is, could they do some sort of surprise appearance at New York Comic Con coming up in about 2 weeks? Honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. They're going to be wrapped up by then, and they definitely don't want to be shooting while all those fans are in the area, because that could turn into a nightmare. So overall, it's just nice to see that they are going to be shooting on location in New York. That's really all you can ask for, because New York should look like New York. It shouldn't be obvious where they're shooting, such as, when The Dark Knight shot in Chicago, and that looked like Chicago. That was really distracting. So, Gotham should never look like Chicago. New York should look like New York and not Ohio or Alabama.